The 2030 scam, the secret plan to take away your right to vote forever. The game is out there in the open. In Zimbabwe, every Zimbabwean needs to wake up before the trap snaps shut. While the country is distracted, struggling with daily economic hardships, a tiny clique of politicians in Harare is quietly orchestrating the biggest political heist since 1980. They are calling it Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. Cap 3. They claim it's a simple legal update to stabilize the economy. Don't believe the lie. This isn't an amendment, it's a daylight robbery of your future. The death of presidential election. One. Let's talk about that. If this bill passes in parliament, you will never vote for a president in Zimbabwe again. Full stop. The most toxic clause hidden inside Cap 3 completely deletes direct presidential elections. Instead of millions of citizens going to the ballot box to choose their leader, the power is being handed over to a joint sitting of parliament. Think about what that actually means. A tiny room of hand-picked MPs, completely controlled by party whips and deep-pocketed elites, will decide who rules the country. Your voice is being completely erased from the equation. It turns the presidency into a playground of patronage where the highest bidder buys the ultimate prize while ordinary citizens watch from the sidelines. The 7-year sentence. As if stealing the vote wasn't enough, the architects of the project are extending their own stay. Cap 3 pushes presidential and parliamentary terms from 5 years to 7 years. And yes, they wrote the law so that it applies immediately to the current regime. The 2028 election cancelled. They are locking themselves in until at least 2030. They are telling an exhausted, struggling population that they have just granted themselves 2 extra years of luxury vehicles, lavish state benefits, and absolute power without asking a single ordinary citizen of permission. No referendum, no public consensus, just a raw exercise of parliamentary numbers. Rigging the matrix, taking control of the voters' roll. The final piece of the trap is the dismantling of the election machinery itself. The bill strips the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, ZEC, of its primary powers and hands voter registration and the compilation of the voters' roll straight back to the Registrar General's office, a civil service department directly controlled by the president's inner circle. They are systematically putting the referee, the scoreboard, and the whistles into the hands of the executive. They are building a system where the government chooses its own voters, draws its own constituency lines through a new presidentially appointed delimitation commission, and selects its own leader in a closed-door parliamentary vote. The backlash from the inside. This shameless power grab has gotten so extreme that even the regime's traditional backbone is fracturing. Outraged Liberation War veterans have officially broken ranks, launching high-profile lawsuits at the Constitutional Court to stop this constitutional coup. Dead in its tracks, rumors are swelling of intense fury within the military rank and file, where ordinary soldiers, facing the same brutal economic realities as the rest of the country, are watching the political elite flaunt hyper-opulent lifestyles while tearing up the supreme law of the land. The politicians think they are engineered. They think they have engineered the perfect crime. They think their parliamentary supermajority makes them untouchable. But by trying to permanently take away the citizens' right to choose, they might have triggered the most dangerous political wildfire Zimbabwe has seen in a decade. The mask is completely off. The only question left is, will the people sit back and let the ballot box be stolen in broad daylight? Pano pamzinda vanhu. Ndini wenyu Super Galo. Super. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Peace.